Hey there, Guardians. It's Catpar and Juggernaut with Noobmasters, and we create guides for new players. Today, we are talking about build crafting in Destiny 2. Build crafting involves synchronizing your weapons, armor, and subclass to create your ultimate power fantasy. Today's video is all about subclasses. There are 4 subclasses in Destiny 2, with 1 more being added in 2023. 3 of the subclasses come with the base game. You get these no matter what expansion you own. They are Solar, Void, and Arc. One subclass, Stasis, specifically requires you to own Beyond the Light DLC. The new subclass, Strand, will be released in the Lightfall expansion and will follow the same structure as the other 4. Destiny subclasses are highly customizable and give the player, you, a ton of control over how you build your Guardian. Which subclass should you try first? What do aspects and fragments do?
When you're choosing a subclass, it's important to remember that at any time you can swap subclasses. However, if you are deciding what subclass to try out first, Bungie has given us a list of keywords and concepts that each subclass is built around. For Void, you're looking at the keywords of Suppress, Weaken, Volatile, Invisibility, Overshield, and Devour. So basically, if your dream is to cripple your enemy's attacks, sneak up behind them, and see the fear in their eyes while you land that killing blow, you may want to try out Void.
With Solar, you have words like Cure, Restoration, Radiant, Scorch, and Ignite. If you, like Superman, want to be healed and empowered by the sun, or if you have visions of lighting your enemies on fire, then absorbing the scorching ashes of their remains, Solar might be for you.
Next up, we have Stasis. Keywords are Slow, Freeze, and Shatter. Stasis may be one of the most terrifying classes to play and to play against. If your power fantasy involves locking your opponents in ice, then shattering them while they helplessly and silently scream in terror, then look no further than Stasis.
Arc, Amplify, Blind, and Jolt. The Arc subclass is like playing as the Flash if you removed his moral compass and gave him the ability to channel lightning like a Sith Lord. Your first instinct in a fight is to outmaneuver your foe, get in their face, and strike hard until they're either dead or running away. Arc is your calling. Once you've chosen your starting subclass, it's time to get to customization. When you load up your subclass screen, you have a lot of information to look at. When you hover over the main icon on the left, you'll see options for the different supers you can select. Your super is the special ability your Guardian uses to wreak havoc on your enemies, or provide your team with much needed support.
To the right of the main icon, you will see your 4 main abilities: Class ability, Jump, Melee ability, and Grenade. Class abilities differ based on the class of Guardian you select.
If you are playing Warlock, their class ability has to do with using space magic to cast healing or damage-enhancing rifts. Warlocks use their mastery of the light and dark to give their teammates the edge and sway the tide of the battle when everything is going off the rails. Titan's class ability is all about taking and holding ground. Their class ability barricades provide a portable wall of protection or provide a rallying boost to the weapons of Guardians hiding behind them. Hunters have perhaps the most versatile class ability, the Dodge. Did you push too far into a group of enemies? Dodge. Hear someone pop their super in PvP and you're out in the open? Dodge. It's kind of playing as Batman if he had superpowers. Then we have Jump. The second box is your option for jumping. There are jumps that prioritize how high you can go, how far you can go, and ones that are more effective for overall movement in the air. Nothing too game-breaking, you're pretty simple stuff.
This third box houses your options for charged melee. For example, on my Solar Titan, I can choose either a throwing hammer, which can hit from a distance, or Hammer Strike, which is close up and requires me to lunge toward my opponent. The last box in this row gives you options for grenades. I love grenades. From the day I mastered the frag and sticky grenades in Halo 1, I always look for ways to throw grenades. Fortunately, there are a lot of different grenades in Destiny 2, and no matter what class you play, you can use any of the different kinds of grenades.
When you have your 4 base abilities selected, it's time to select your aspects and fragments. Aspects are specific to your class, meaning that Titans, Warlocks, and Hunters do not have access to the same aspects. If I am running my Solar Hunter, my aspects will be different from my Solar Titan. Aspects also give you more options for the abilities you can use in combat. For example, this is my Hunter. In addition to my 4 basic abilities, I have 2 aspects: Knock 'em Down, which enhances my Solar Super, and On Your Mark, which gives improved handling and reload speed when I get precision kills. Fragments are not class specific. They are available to every class, and they enhance the way you play the game. I'm running 4 fragments on my Hunter: Ember of Wonder, Ember of Combustion, Ember of Solace, and Ember of Searing. Ember of Wonder. This kills enemies by catching them on fire, gives me orbs of power. Ember of Combustion. Kills with my Solar Super causes their corpses to catch fire. Ember of Solace. Radiant and Restoration effects have increased duration. And Ember of Searing. Defeated scorched targets give melee energy. Thanks, Guardians, for watching our video on the different subclasses inside of Destiny 2. If you enjoyed our video and found this information helpful, leave us a like and comment below.
To stay up to date on all our latest videos, subscribe and hit that bell. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at NoobmastersD2. Until next time, I am Juggernaut.
I am Cadpar.
And we are the Noobmasters.